What's going on, everybody? Welcome to today's installment of Mike's Vehicle Vlogs. Thank you so much for joining today, because today is a special vlog. We are going to one of my most favorite places in the entire world. And I say that because I haven't really been to too many places in the entire world. But nonetheless, we're going to Myrtle Beach, and I love Myrtle Beach so much. So, there's still quite a bit to do this afternoon. This oil change is one of them. So we're going to get that out of the way. I know you guys probably can't see a whole lot, but we're not really focusing on the oil change right now. But it's on the to-do list because she's about 300 miles away from being changed anyway, and you know, we don't want to take a 12-hour drive with oil that's technically expiring. At least I don't anyway. There we go. Let that roll around in the puddle for a bit. If I can make it through this oil change without these cheap gloves ripping, I will be very pleased. I'm back. Man. So, yeah, so there's still quite a bit to do this afternoon. Today is September 23rd. We start our journey either, if you want to consider it tonight or tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow, I guess, technically. But we're going to leave here somewhere around 3 a.m. And we're just going to drive on through till we get to Myrtle Beach. The plan is this time I want to do a little more vlogging on the way there, even, you know, a little bit while we're there. Last year I had wanted to kind of do more vlogging also, but I decided to just not deal with the hassle of vlogging, and you know, kind of caught you guys at the end of the trip, you know, so kind of documented our final day down there, and then a lot of driving footage, you know, going home. This time I might do a little more vlogging, you know, going down there, and a little more narrating and stuff, but we'll see. Usually on the way there, I just want to get there and get that part over with. The drive home is a little different because we've been stopping off, you know, at a place for the night usually on the way home, because usually it's like when I want to get there, on the way there, I just want to get there and get it over with, like the trip there. But then on the way home, it's like I'll take my time. So we're just about done draining. Get my crush washer. There aren't too many drain plugs that I, really stress over the torque spec of. But this one's got a crush washer, and I know the torque spec is like 30 foot-pounds. So we'll just torque it to 31. Foot-pounds. I don't know, just because it's got a crush washer. Sometimes you can go, if you're really good at it, you can kind of just snug it up to where it feels, snug, but you're not over tightening it. You just want to kind of get the feel that the crush washer is crushing. It's a little bit different when you have a drain plug with a seal on it, because you can it almost completely stops, but sometimes with these crush washers, if you go too far, you could end up really ruining the pan. So I don't know. We'll do the filter now. There we go. Is that enough? No, because the gloves are tearing and all the oil's going into making my hand slip. Alright, the glove is off. It's useless at this point. Play the game of getting the shield back on. Gonna have to crawl under a little more, I think. I think this is my second time doing the oil change on this car at the house. I've been doing them at work. I think this is the fourth oil change overall. At this point in time, I've got almost 20,000 miles on it total. It's like, I think 18 or 19, probably closer to 19 since we're doing an oil change. So it's close to 20,000 already in the year and a half. Everybody go into place, almost. There we go. It's nice when they're not entirely all bent out of place. Sometimes you can't help it. So we'll get the only screw that comes out of this thing in here. At least I got one of them. The other one's rusted into the shield, so it's no good. Had to cut it out. Snug that up a little bit. And then all of our 6 quarter turns. Hooray. Sometimes they go in with ease, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they don't go in at all for some reason and you just chuck them. We got 1. We got 2. We got 3. We got 4. This part's easier on the lift, for sure. Alright, we got 5 and we got 1 more. We got 6. I got to bring home my spillless funnel. But this guy should do it. Just got to hold it, pour it in kind of slow. We've got 4.4 quarts of 020. Don't let this jug confuse you because it is not Motorcraft oil. It is Honda oil from the bulk at work. And we pumped out exactly 4.4 quarts. So this entire jug that I filled up at 4.4 quarts is all we need. Hopefully this doesn't make a mess. Should I spill something here, let that all just kind of run out a little bit. So yeah, 4.4 quarts in the jug. We should be perfectly fine. I'm also thinking I'm going to throw the air filter and cabin filter in. I've had a clean air filter and a clean cabin filter in the basement for a little while now. It's been a while since I've checked them, so it's probably time. Battery on the camera didn't charge, interesting. So that's probably it. We're just down the drips now. Okay, while we're here, let's see what this looks like. This filter's been in here for about 20,000 miles now. Let's see. Is it time? Oh, you know, I think it's time. Looks like we got some debris in there. Can we see through it? We kind of can, but you can see all that stuff in there, and it's darker over here because this is the spot where the air actually gets sucked into the tube there. So yeah, probably wouldn't hurt to throw the other one in. This one's getting pretty filled up with stuff. Cabin filter looking. This is kind of difficult to do without two hands, so take the cover off here. Hopefully we don't find any surprises, because today is not the day that I want surprises. Oh, this one's about due too. Yeah, look at that. Actually, I see a lot of cat hair. But yeah, this is pretty dark looking. See the cat hair? This is all recirculated air, obviously, and our cats are horrible when it comes to their shedding and stuff. So I think we'll throw that in too. So like I said, 20,000 miles on both of these for the most part, so really not too bad. Not too bad. Got a nice long use out of them. We'll go get the other ones. Let's play the compare game. It's always a fun game to play. Ooh, look at all that. Alright, new filter. The compare game. Ooh. Got that all slid up in there. Now I gotta use both hands to hold the glove box and put the door on. Okay, there we go. Oh man, so yeah, the battery ended up dying. I went in the house and grabbed the old battery, which still has a little bit of charge left on it. So, but anyway, we finished our oil reset procedure. I checked the level here a little bit ago, and we are perfect. So that's it. We changed our oil. We did our engine air filter. We did our cabin air filter. Another important thing for this road trip is washer fluid. So let's add some washer fluid. It's been a while since I had to refill this, so it's probably going to take most of this. So there's a couple of other things I'm going to do to the car. I have to clean some stuff out of the trunk to make room for like the luggage. Want to grab the tire inflator thing that I have. Oh, well, okay. I thought it was going to take more than that. The tire inflator, you know, I actually have it in the Saab because the Saab was leaking tire air pressure for a while. So we're going to throw that into the Civic. Everything else is still pretty good. The tires are still in pretty decent shape. The one tire over here is beginning to make a little bit of noise. So our battery's good. Still, it's not that old. It's a year old. 6 of 22. Yeah, just a little over a year old. Yeah. So I mean, other than that, she's good to go. She was washed last week. Still looks pretty decent. I know it's not going to look this good on the way back. Hopefully the fresh spray wax will allow the bugs to clean off easily when we get back. I also want to clean the inside out a little bit because, you know, dust and stuff. Nobody wants to ride in a car for 12 hours when there's dust and stuff like that on the floor. So I might wipe it down a little bit and clean out the garbage, and that's pretty much all we need to do. So other than that, I have to do the yard, because I'm sure when we get back the yard would be outrageous, so I'm going to do the yard. I need to also finish getting some stuff together inside. Got to take all the trash out because trash night will occur while we're gone. There's still a lot to do. And I have to be in bed super early for that 3 a.m. drive. But yeah, so we're done with this thing. I'm going to move it. I'm going to put the Saab back here for good for the next week. And I'm going to work on getting everything else kind of situated for this trip. So here's the tire pump, all in dismay. So we got that, and now we can leave this thing alone. Well, I caved. I took it down the street to, vacuum it out, and then, I kind of dusted everything off as I originally wanted to, so it looks somewhat decent for the trip now. Had to clean the windshield. Just vacuumed, or hosed off the mats, I should say, the weatherproof mats, so they're still drying a little bit. We're getting some spots here, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way to safely clean these seats. It being the kind of material that it is, this stuff will always leave some weird marks, but we will figure that out in time. The rest of the car really don't look too bad though. So that's it for now, guys. I gotta do the yard real quick, and then a couple of things on the inside of the house to finish up, and then it's bedtime. So the next time I will see you guys, it will be probably really, really early in the morning, and we will start our adventure down to South Carolina. I'll see you guys in a few. Well, everyone, good morning to you. Thank you for being here so early in the morning. It is 5 till 3, September 24th. And, yeah, we're getting ready to head out the door here in a bit. Finishing up the last of our gatherings, some of the food that we got, we're finally putting it together, and I did not sleep as long as I was hoping I would sleep last night. I went to bed earlier, but I think mentally, just because, you you're so used to falling asleep at a certain time. I went to bed, but I probably didn't fall asleep until normal time, which was maybe around 10:30. And of course I was awake a little earlier than the time that I wanted to get up, so, but you know, a couple hours of sleep is better than no sleep at all. We're getting ready to head out. I'm gonna try to maybe, kind of, vlog. I'd like to do it once every hour, while we're on the way there. I'm not gonna guarantee that though. There's also a tropical storm going on right now. Tropical storm Ophelia, I think. I don't think we're gonna be close enough to this tropical storm. My guess is if we are somewhere along the outer side of it, and like I said, it's probably not going to be really close to the route that we're taking, but I'm assuming maybe some rain, maybe a lot of rain here and there. I don't know. Last year when we went down, we ran into some rain periodically, and I don't know. I think we're going to be away from it though, so I'm not too concerned about it. You forgot something.
I left the whole suitcase.
This is what 3 a.m. does to you people. Alright.
We need to be very quiet because people are still sleeping.
Oh, it's beginning to rain now.
I didn't think it was going to rain. You guys can't see anything.
$3:27. Here we go. Might I add that the GPS says that we will arrive at our destination at 3:12 in the afternoon. But I don't think that's going to happen because I know we're going to stop a few times. Alright, off we go. So, some of you guys may be wondering why I decide to leave this early. It's honestly because maybe once we start getting toward, places, there might be more traffic and such. It's a possibility, so sometimes you can kind of beat the busy areas by leaving earlier like this. And also, I'm also worried about deer. I'm always worried about deer, and at least I'd rather drive in the dark closer to home for that reason, and then I'd rather see where I'm going, once we're outside of an area that we're familiar with. Okay, just wanted to point that out there. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, you probably can't see me because it's still dark out. We have been on the road for pretty much 1 hour at this point. Here is the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Continue on I-77.
So we are just outside of the Canton, Ohio area. We are still in Ohio. We have traveled 55.7 miles so far. So 1 hour down, many, many more to go. Our next stop, actually here, the sign says Marietta. You probably missed it.
I could see it.
But anyway, Marietta. So that's where I'm planning our first stop. By the time that we get there, the sun may start to show. When we were out kind of in the middle of nowhere, you can kind of see the skyline, and there's a lot of clouds. So we may not actually see an actual sunrise this morning. It's probably going to be obstructed by the clouds and such. But so we got another, it says 25 miles, and the exit that we are taking is South 77 to Marietta, and that's going to be our first pit stop. There's a McDonald's there, and I'm planning on getting a breakfast sandwich while we're there. So if we can make it there before, or if we can get to Marietta without stopping beforehand, I will be very happy. As of right now, we are 4 minutes. What was it, 3:12 when we left the house? I think we beat the clock so far by 4 minutes. One of the only times we'll beat the clock, because once we stop in Marietta, we're probably never going to catch up. So that's it. That's that's our first update out of many. Hi, folks. So it is pretty much 6 o'clock at this point. 5:59. We've made it to Marietta. We are sitting in the McDonald's parking lot now because they haven't opened up yet. So at this time, we have driven 161.8 miles and ran into 2 patches of rain. It being 6 o'clock, the sun would start to be kind of showing, but no sun yet because of the rain. So now we wait so we can eat and go to the bathroom. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. So it's 6:45, so we took a nice little rest there, had some food. The sky is starting to light up a little bit. We're not going to see any sun, no, I don't think, because it was still raining from the looks of it. But we're jumping on 77 South, and this is going to take us into West Virginia. So we are officially leaving Ohio. In fact, this town or city of Marietta is literally right on the border of West Virginia. So here is our bridge. And here is our sign that says, "Welcome to West
Continue
Virginia."
on I-77.
Yay, we finally made it out. There's the river. Alright. And at this point, we should be getting a little more daylight, and that'll make it easier to drive. Our arrival time is now 3:25. Still really isn't all that bad. Hello, everybody. So it is 9:19 right now, and we have been on the road for what, 6 hours at this point? Close to 6 hours we've been out of the house. We're still in West Virginia because for some reason West Virginia feels like the longest part of this trip. But I keep looking at the GPS to see what when the state line is coming up, and I don't see it yet. But I think we're almost at the end of the West Virginia part. We're at the part with a lot of steep hills now, and we've had to encounter a lot of fog and misty rain from time to time. See, it just cleared up. Back there we had more mist, but it's nice and clear now, so it's, it is whatever. We've driven 325 miles so far, and we're down to almost a quarter tank of gas. So that's how I know, was it Princeton, West Virginia? That's where we're going to stay the night on Thursday, but that is also where we fill up for gas on the way there. I admire your skills, your multitasking skills right now. Anyway, so that's where we're at. The view is nice around this time. When the fog clears up, there's a nice view. All right, and sure enough, we weren't that far from Princeton. How long ago was that? Maybe within the last half hour. About another half hour after we did the last update. Just put full tank of gas back in the Civic. $31. We are averaging at 41.1 miles per gallon right now. It's pretty awesome. Oh, and the car turned over 70,000 miles, and I didn't even realize it. Oh, we missed it. 70,008. Alright, time to go. 9:53. The fog is coming back. We are getting ready to go through a tunnel. And on the other side of this tunnel is the Virginia state line. So this is a pretty significant moment in our trip. Oh, this is the East River Mountain, by the way, that we're going under. These tunnels kind of make me nervous sometimes. Has anybody ever seen the movie, what was it, Daybreak or Daylight? It was Sylvester Stallone, and it had to deal with the tunnel that was under the, I think it was under like the Atlantic Ocean, or like New York City or something. And then the water was flooding the tunnel. It was a good movie, but I wouldn't want to live that. So anyway, so when we're done with this tunnel, we will be in Virginia, which is one more state down to getting to our destination. And just to keep everybody up to speed, my wife is upset at how I eat a Pringles chip.
Let's show them. We can show right after this.
I don't know if we can show them. I don't know if I can eat on camera.
I think you should, because I want to know if anybody else thinks that you're a psychopath.
That's not very nice to say. The tunnel is over. It looks like there's a lot of fog in Virginia this morning. Oh, boy. Wow. And then there's the sign. Welcome to Virginia. Virginia is for lovers.
Eat a Pringle.
Couldn't do it right because I had to look that way.
It actually didn't look as painful as it did the
There's
other
no
time.
pain at
It
all.
looked like you didn't need your jaw.
I don't understand it. This is really nice looking this morning. I don't think there's anything wrong with how a Pringle is eaten.
Okay. You go on eating your Pringles however you want.
I will. Alright, we'll see you folks in a few.
Crazy.
Hello, folks. So it is 1:25 right now, which means we've been on the road for, 10 hours at this point. We stopped off about an hour ago. We stopped off in King, North Carolina, to get some food. So we had some lunch. And we left King probably almost an hour and a half ago-ish. So we're still in North Carolina right now. As you can see, the skies have definitely opened up. And actually, it was almost like as soon as we entered North Carolina, it started getting really nice. The car is saying it's 79 degrees outside, so the temperature has definitely gone up. Most of our drive here was in the high 50s, low 60s, and now we're right on 80s doorstep. 523 miles is where we're sitting right now. And we have, according to the GPS, we have roughly 3 hours to go before we get to our destination. I don't think we're going to be in North Carolina much longer. I always kind of forget how long this part of the trip lasts, but we are on, what is this route? I-73, and pretty soon we should be getting to the South Carolina border. So yeah, it's nice out here now. What hour is this? Hour 11. So another hour has passed. We are on the Andrew Jackson Highway. And it's still a bunch of like middle of nowhere type stuff. It's pretty cool though. It's pretty cool. 586 miles, and we are still set to be in Myrtle Beach in about a little over 2 hours at this point. So we are getting close. What is this? Welcome to Laurel Hill. That's where we are, and we're still in North Carolina, by the way. I might have been wrong. I thought maybe West Virginia was the longest stretch of state, but I think it really feels like North Carolina takes forever to get through. But we did see our palm tree. Somebody had a random palm tree, so that's a good sign that we are getting closer. And it is 84 degrees outside, so it's continuously, getting warm as we are getting closer, south. So that is where we are. That's all I have to report at this time. Hello. 3:03. Almost 12 hours in, and we are getting ready to cross into South Carolina finally in about 2 miles. I just love how there's just random tall trees just sticking out. But yes, we are pretty close to the home stretch at this point. And I can't wait because I'm hungry. You're blocking the mic.
Oh, where is it?
On the front. I'm hungry, and I'm also very, very tired at this point. So I can see the dotted lines on the GPS where the state line is. Other than that, more land, open land, nothing. I think that's the south of the border thing that we keep seeing, this big sombrero hat sticking up. see the hat?
Yeah.
That's funny. I wonder what that place is exactly.
Don't know.
Alright, so this next exit here is exit 1 on I-95. So right after exit 1, there it is. There is the South Carolina sign. Oh, we made it. South of the border. It's like a tourist trap, it looks like. It's huge. Did we see that the last time?
I remember seeing signs for it, but I don't remember seeing the actual.
That's huge. Wow. It's pretty cool. Alright, so just under an hour and a half now. Under an hour and a half. Alright everyone, so 4:47 and we are now in Myrtle Beach. We are just moments away from Kings Highway, and from there our hotel is on Ocean Boulevard. So, but we're in Myrtle Beach now. We are in Myrtle Beach now. I can see, there's the ocean. I see the ocean. I'm so happy. When you see the ocean for the first time on your trip, it's very exciting. All right, Kings Highway. And now we're going over to
1/2 mile.
8th.
Turn left on 8th Avenue South.
And our hotel is right in that vicinity.
In 1/4 mile, turn left on 8th Avenue South, then turn right.
I cannot wait to go to sleep, I'm not gonna lie. As excited as I am to be here, I cannot wait to go to sleep.
Turn left on 8th Avenue South, then turn right. Turn right on South Ocean Boulevard.
All right, there's the ocean. You see the ocean?
Yep. I'm zooming in.
And our hotel's right there. This is awesome. This is awesome. Now, the fun part is trying to find a parking space next to the building so we can unload everything. And then we can go to the parking garage.
Arriving at 803 South Ocean Boulevard.
Alright everybody, it's the next day. I'm still recovering from lack of sleep. But yeah, no, it's the next morning. You know, once we got everything to the room, we ordered a pizza, and I just didn't want to do anything for the rest of the night, so we just pretty much stayed in the room and relaxed. And today's the day we're gonna start doing some stuff. So let me show you guys the current view. So here we are. This is Ocean Boulevard. This is where we were last year. This is actually the third time that my wife and I have been to this hotel, the Seacrest. And we are on the 15th floor this time. Oh. So this is actually the top floor of the hotel. So yeah, it's a beautiful view. We'll take a walk over this way. It's so awesome. I'm not too thrilled about how close or how far we are from, you know. But I mean, I just love how much of the land you can see around here. All the water towers that you see. It's just awesome. What's today? Monday, September 25th. So we got our the floor, the room style that we had the first time we were here. We didn't get one like last year's. Here's another cutaway of the building. Oh man, makes me nervous. There's like a statue down there. And our room's right here. And here we are. This is it this time. So, if you saw the last vlog from last year, we had almost like a full-size like apartment type thing. This is more of like a little cozier, they call it an efficiency, but you know, it's similar to like a studio apartment. And we actually like this style better. This is actually what we had the first time we came here, but last year they were all booked up. So there's a little mini kitchen here. You know, it still has a full-size fridge, a mini stove, mini sink, mini exhaust fan, a couple of cupboards. Over here is like a, you know, a closet that we don't use. It's got the safe, the ironing board, the iron, another trash can. There's the bathroom with the little wash area here, and the shower and the toilet. And then of course the actual living area, which includes the bed, phone, TV, another mirror, tall lamp, chair, table, AC, and the small balcony for one person technically. Again with the heights, but again, what a marvelous view. We're gonna be going down to the beach here in a moment, to the pool and stuff, and there's not really a whole lot that we do when we're here on vacation. We don't go like what do they call that when like you have the jet ski out there and you're hooked up to a parachute?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, Krista did it. Remember
oh,
they did it? Parasailing.
Yeah.
No, we don't do stuff like that. We just usually stick around the hotel, around the pool and the beach. We will be going out to some of like the restaurants and stuff around here, so maybe I could take you guys with us in certain situations. I definitely want to go to the Hard Rock again. I love going to the Hard Rock, and I don't know, there's just maybe a couple of other places we'll kind of tour around a little bit. But as for now, we're going to get ready to go down to the beach and the pools and stuff, and then we'll go from there. Maybe there won't be so many people down there now, because like this is technically checkout time, so people are probably
Some people probably left already. Getting hungry already. Whoa, that was quick. Oh, the sun is already hot. That didn't take long. Yeah, there's nobody in the pool, the indoor pool. The hot tub's back over there. Kind of gave you guys a quick rundown of all this last year when we were leaving before the hurricane hit. Oh look, somebody is parasailing. You know what's funny is like last year when we came the exact same week last year, and there was barely anybody out here.
Yeah, I don't like this. Bye. Bye.
That's terrifying. I couldn't do that.
Stand up that way. Oh, what if I be too hot?
No, thank you. Hope they're having fun though. I think this is new. I don't think these gates were here. It's very humid today. You can see the humidity the further down the line you go. Look, all the seashells you can find. Oh, you didn't bring the thing down.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, but most not gonna fit.
You're right.
Let me put. Hold on.
You need a bucket. I don't know what it is about just a lot of water that's so like relaxing and exciting. Yeah, this is a lot better than it was the last time we were here. Like, well, the last time the camera saw it. I usually don't go that far out. Woo! Gotta always remember to keep your footing, because when it goes back, it, you know, washes away the ground that you're standing on. It's weird. It's a weird feeling. But yeah, so last time I had you guys out here, Hurricane Ian was like 24 hours away. We were leaving, actually, because we were, our time was up. And it was the waves were really rough that day, obviously, because the storm was coming. But this is a normal day. A nice normal day. I don't think there's any storms in sight at this time. A lot more people out here. But yeah, I don't know, I love being out here. meeting of the minds. You're talking and I can't hear you over the waves.
I said I don't even think that's the one I saw because I think that one was a little bit. They're down there. Does he only have one leg?
Hey, hon.
What?
Where are we going now?
Wahlburgers.
Wahlburgers. So we really don't have a Wahlburgers near us. We kind of do, but it's in a casino. We haven't been there yet. So this is going to be our first time with Wahlburgers. Something that she's been wanting to try for a while. Being a New Kids on the Block fan. So that's where we're going now. Lunch at Wahlburgers. This is the part where we take the lovely walk to the parking garage. Wow, I thought for sure a butterfly just like flew out of that into your face. Yay. This elevator always smells. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's like, because it's, well, it's a parking garage elevator. Remember there was like,
Sucked.
yeah. Somebody left some wet moldy socks in the corner over here. Was that the last time?
Yeah.
That was a good time.
My channel's great.
Be nice if I could get a better spot on the way back. But the third floor isn't too awful, especially when the elevator is available. I don't necessarily plan on filming everything, but anyway, this is Broadway at the beach. There's Paula Deen. This is basically like a huge outdoor shopping center, and it's got like games and attractions and stuff. It's also kind of empty. But Wahlburgers is in here. Actually, it's not far from the Hard Rock, which is definitely going to be a place to visit. The Avenue. Yeah, I remember that sign now.
What?
The Avenue. It's too hot to walk around this entire place today, though.
Yeah.
Maybe on the cloudier day. Dave and Buster's is here. Wonders Theater, whatever that is. I think that's, yeah, like magic and stuff. And then there's the Hard Rock via the large guitar that's spinning. Well, here it is. All right, let's go eat, and then maybe we'll venture back out here a little bit. All right, so we just left Wahlburgers, which is over there. Here's the Hard Rock. We'll be going there at some point. You enjoy your Wahlburgers experience? I know I did. That was honestly the best burger I've had in a long time.
It was yummy.
It was very yummy. I guess we're gonna walk around the Broadway for a little bit. We're gonna walk over the pier, see some ducks. I know we said we weren't gonna walk around a whole lot. I'm full. So we're probably not gonna be out here too long today. Oh, too bad there's nobody doing the boat, the speedboat thing. The Ferris wheel over there is in motion. There's what's that called? Wonderworks. It's like some sort of oddity museum or something. But I like it that the building looks like it's completely upside down. There's the fish. Those things are huge.
No.
This is probably like the center of the board or Broadway, I think. There's the speedboat. It's sitting there. It's not in use. Ripley's Aquarium. We are definitely going back there. Oh, there is a speedboat. Heck yeah. So this speedboat just whips around around here. I don't remember these buoys being out here last time either. Here they come. Well, I could not do that. Woo! So like over there, you can kind of see the back of it. But there's like a Simpsons themed thing back over here. And it's got a Quickie Mart that where it's like Simpsons merchandise, but it's set up like a Quickie Mart. They have like the slushies and all that stuff. What are you squinting at?
Look at that.
Oh, the birds?
See the one under the...
Oh yeah. That's a goose. Hi. What's your name? It's not exactly the clearest of nights, but the sky still looks pretty amazing. I feel like no matter what kind of night it is down here, it's always, it just always seems to look different than, you know, home. Nice breeze. Beautiful. And it's really cool, especially when you're up this high and you can see all the lights of everything down below start to light up everything. Holy crap, I found Arby's. One of the beach stores, Pacific. Wow. This is fun. Dollar General. KFC. Beautiful night. Beautiful night. Here in a little bit, we're gonna go back down to the beach and get a view of the nightlife from there. It's getting really breezy now. The tiki bar is open, so there's like music playing. Wow. Like I said, it's so cool when everything's lit up at night. Man, you know, it's like the camera never really does what it actually looks like justice. Are you looking at this screen? Yeah. It's behind the trees now. That's cool. So we actually just left the pool area a little bit ago. We were out here in the outdoor pool. So yeah, when we came back to the hotel after we went to the Broadway at the beach, well, we really didn't do anything. We came down here again, spent a little more time down here, and then we went to the outdoor pool, which has people in it, so I'm not gonna film it at the moment. It's like a whole other world down here when there's no sun. It's really, really cool. And yeah, the moon is so bright, so large. Want to walk down? I'll walk down close to the water, and then we will. I'll film the hotels and stuff. But this has been a really, really good trip so far. The weather's been really nice. Tomorrow is supposed to be another 80-some degree day, and then I think Wednesday they're calling for maybe a small chance of rain here. Maybe cloudy in the upper 70s, I think. And then Thursday, the day that we're leaving, it's going to be, I think, more rain possibly. But on Thursday, that's when we're heading up to Princeton, West Virginia. We're gonna stay the night there, and we will be home in good old Ohio on Friday, sometime Friday afternoon. And then this dream is over. It's awesome to see the actual reflection of the moon on the water. That's the moon, people. There you go. It's actually amazing that the camera is focusing on some of the textures of the moon. You guys really don't get to see it. You guys don't really get to see this camera in full action because on the vlogs there's really no need to zoom in to that extent. But we'll go down a little further here. Somebody dug a hole. Just the sound of the ocean alone, man. It's great. I just really love being down here. Some people are still out here in the water. I guess it would be kind of cool to go in the ocean at night, but I don't know. We still have another few days for me to make that decision. So that's it for now. We're gonna go to get some dinner, but I think I'm gonna call it a night as far as the camera goes. But that's what we're gonna do. Probably just go eat some dinner later and come back and call it a night. Good morning, everybody. It is now Tuesday, September 26th, and it is almost 6:30 in the morning. I just so happened to wake up naturally and thought maybe we can capture the sunrise this morning. There's the brightest star. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but it is very bright. So the sunrise, I do believe, is somewhere around 7. We got some clouds back there, so it's probably not going to make for a perfect sunrise. But this looks, you know, really, really nice. Not exactly sure when people are allowed to go down to the beach. There's nobody out, obviously. But I thought it would be cool to try to capture the whole sunrise. Yeah, so as to be expected, once the sun started coming up, the camera kind of lost focus. But anyway, here it is. Lots of people down here now. So since we're up so early this morning, we're gonna take a walk down to the beach and just kind of look at the sunrise in a whole wide scope. And then we're gonna hit up the McDonald's to get some breakfast, which is gonna be up that way. Ah. It's cold. Actually, the air temperature feels great. It's 67. It's not really as humid. The sand is really cold. It's amazing how the sun looked so like pink and now it's not. How that happens. In the ocean at 7:30 in the morning. Oh, it is cold. It is cold this morning. Yeah, definitely. Definitely different change in the temperature from yesterday afternoon. Somebody's playing a boombox already.
It's not as bad on my like toes as it is when it hits like my ankles and past that.
Yeah. Actually, like after the second time, it does feel warmer. All right, I'm hungry. It's weird that there's barely anybody out this time of morning. So I guess this is what you get when you're 15 stories up. What's up, everyone? So it's about 6 o'clock now on Tuesday still. Didn't really do a whole lot. It's really muggy out here and the camera was inside the room all day, which is cold. So you guys are gonna keep fogging up. But anyway, we really didn't do a whole lot today. We after, during the sunrise, we went to get some breakfast and brought the breakfast back here. After that, I actually ended up falling back to sleep for like an hour. So then got up, and then at that point we just kind of hung out in the room for a little bit. We decided to, at that point, go get some lunch, and then when we came back to lunch, we spent time down at the beach and in the pool, and we were down there for quite a while today. It got really cloudy, so we actually just came back up here maybe about an hour ago maybe, and we're getting ready to go get some dinner now. We're gonna get some pizza from this place called Ultimate California Pizza. It's amazing. It's good pizza that's down here. So I definitely wanted to get that before we left the area. But yeah, so like I said, we really don't do a whole lot of anything usually while we're out here, but that's pretty much it. That's what's going on as of right now. It's 77 degrees right now. It's very breezy, and cloudy. So I have a feeling this is probably what it's going to look like for the rest of the trip while we're out here, is a bunch of cloud cover. But the wind's about 15 miles an hour, wind gusts. Feels nice right now. Feels really nice. So yeah, guys, that's about it. I know a lot of this stuff in this vlog is probably starting to seem repetitive, but it is what it is. Tomorrow is the last full day here, and it's also our wedding anniversary, so that's always the reason why we're down here. Is this is where we had our honeymoon, and when we have the chance to come down here, we always pick the week of our anniversary, of our wedding anniversary. So tomorrow, you know, other than hanging out here at the pools. Oh, I forgot. We went to a music store earlier too after lunch. Totally forgot about that part. There's a huge used music store. They sell some new stuff too, but it's a huge store. It's awesome. I forget what it's called. Kilgore Trouts, I think is what it's called. Amazing store. A lot of used CDs, movies, games, DVDs, records, a lot of vinyl. Equipment like reel-to-reel tape recorders and 8-track players, and they sell 8 tracks and brand new recordable cassette tapes. It's amazing. It's such an awesome, huge store down here. So yeah, we spent some time down there also after lunch. Totally forgot about that part. But anyway, back on track now. Tomorrow, you know, more beach and pool activity. Obviously, we will be probably going to the Hard Rock for dinner, which means we're going to be going back out to Broadway at the beach. I will bring the camera, and hopefully I can film at the Hard Rock. I'd like to maybe kind of film some of the exhibits that they have there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all we got going on right now. So I don't know if I'm going to see you guys again for the rest of the night, but just in case, you know, I will see you guys tomorrow. Good afternoon, everybody. Wednesday, September 27th. Happy anniversary.
Thank you. Happy anniversary.
So we're going to Ripley's Aquarium. We were there last year. I actually tried to film a little bit in there, but I found out they actually allow actual cameras, so maybe we could get some actual real good footage this time. But it was our first time there last year, and it was actually really cool. So I'm kind of excited to go back and see this, and I know you are, because of penguins. And they got sloth exhibit now, which is cool. I like sloths. It's gonna be fun. So yeah, as to be expected, it's a cloudy day. It's only 70 degrees right now, and the rain chances are kind of there for today. So I'm not exactly sure when we're gonna go downstairs to the pool and the beach and stuff, but there probably won't be a whole lot of outdoor activity today, I'm assuming. I must say, we got a really good parking spot last night. This does not happen that often. There's only 2 of them last time.
How about that second
Well, like I told you, they were probably doing nothing. Well,
There's one right there.
no. You can kind of see them.
There's like a glare on it.
How cool. There's a lot of sharks in here. I feel like we didn't see this maybe the last time. Oh, there's the... There's the turtle. Maybe bacteria. It's okay. It's okay, look, It's okay,
Talking and everything.
There's a lot more fish in here, I feel like. He's just cruising along with us.
He's with us. Oh, there's another one.
That thing was sawfish.
Sawfish, that's it.
See the sharks, Loki? Yeah, that one. This guy's pretty big. The sawfish right here. Oh wow, he's wrinkled. Because he's been in the water so long.
Oh, that thing feels good. It's how you breathe. It's like
Oh, starfish.
Aw.
Oh, he's really cute.
He looks the grumpy.
That one and there's a southern in here that loves the pond.
Yeah, these guys are quick.
I stood with one of those last time. Look at all of those.
It's a meeting.
Waiting on
There weren't that many last time, I don't think. Looks like it's worn off. Oh, the one's carrying one of those rings. Oh, they're eating, that's why. Hi. I like how he's just standing here.
I know, and he's closing his eyes. So sweet. What a
What? Yeah. What?
Mom, can got through.
weren't this many in here last time. There weren't this many in here last time.
Yeah.
There were like 3.
Okay, we're ready. You ready to go spend some money? Yeah. Spend some money? Some chopping? Do some chopping.
Alright, so we just finished Ripley's Aquarium. And we're gonna go back to the hotel now. Spend some time out there with the beach and the pools, because they actually warmed up a little bit. Still pretty cloudy, but it feels pretty decent to spend one last day out there in the pool and in the beach and stuff. And then, like I said, for dinner we're probably gonna go over to Hard Rock, which I cannot wait for. Alright, so we just had lunch, a late lunch, but we're getting ready to go out to the beach, in the pool, probably for the last time during our stay. There's actually a coastal flood advisory going on right now from like 5 to 9. It's a little after 5 o'clock now, I think. And it actually looks like part of the, the beach is actually flooding already. So, interesting. So I wonder how this will play out. The waves do look like they're maybe a little rockier than they have been, but there seems to be a lot of water traveling through there, and definitely going over, up the beach there. So that's where we're gonna be. Hey, so we just came back up here about a half hour ago. Yeah, cooled off a little bit, but yeah, we were down there, and the waves are really rocky this evening. You can see where it has been coming up the beach quite a bit tonight, and over there it's washed over the entire beach. Yeah, there's a pretty strong waves. We're back to the cloudiness. The moon's kind of hidden tonight, and we're getting ready to go out to the Hard Rock. So here we are, we're back at the Broadway at the beach. Here's the aquarium again. We were just here. But this place looks so cool at night. Oh, and then there's that Ferris wheel there that's changing color. I think we'll see that again here shortly. But we gotta drive back around to the avenue. Alright, so we're not gonna really walk all over the place because we're hungry, but here's another view of Ripley's Aquarium. A couple of other buildings here and there. And on this side is the Ferris wheel. Wonder works. You guys are good. Thank you. There's like at least 3 Ferris wheels here that I know of. But, yep. Alright folks, we're back at the hotel. I didn't film anything at the Hard Rock. We got there a little bit later than we thought, and they were actually closed, and we were still there like eating and stuff, so I didn't want to keep anybody there, or I felt funny staying there if, you know, they were closed. But so this is it. So yeah, we're going back to the room. We're gonna start to pack up a few things. I think tomorrow morning we're gonna go get breakfast. A little early, right? We're gonna bring it back here. Maybe hang out for just a little bit longer, and then we have to be out by 11. And then we have to go to West Virginia for the night. So that's what we're gonna do. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, folks. Today is Thursday, September 28th. It's a little after 10 o'clock. And this is the official day of tears. Because we are leaving this hotel within the next hour. We're already getting things together and packed up and getting things all sorted and cleaned up. And this is it. So we're the game plan is after we check out here, we are going to go back to Broadway at the beach one more time. I'm not sure if I'm going to really film a whole lot today, you know, with walking around and stuff, but we're going to try to maybe go to the other half of it since we didn't do it yet. So we're going to spend a little bit of time there, and then we're going to have lunch one more time here at a place called Jimmy's, which is like a hibachi restaurant. So good. We had it once already. I think our first night here, or second night here, we got Jimmy's, and we're gonna do it again before we leave. It's so good. And then after that, we depart to Princeton, West Virginia, which we're gonna be staying at a hotel there for the night, and then we're gonna check out early tomorrow morning from that place, and we should be home back in Ohio I'm gonna say maybe around 3 or 4 in the afternoon. So that's kind of the game plan. This is what we're going with here. So we're not gonna, I don't think, take any other walk down there this time. I'm already kind of dressed and packed all the sandals and stuff, so I've got my real shoes on and I don't want sand in those. So this is probably going to be our last view of the Atlantic for this year. It's quite chilly this morning. It's also still breezy. It's probably around 65, 67 degrees-ish. You can still kind of see on the sand where last night's higher tides were. Doesn't really look like there's anybody in the water this morning, so it's probably pretty cold. That'd be my guess. Nobody's out down there. But yeah. So this is gonna be it. And overall, we had, of course, an amazing time. Just really grateful to have been able to make this happen this year. I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to come down here, but it was almost last minute. Like we were actually able to book everything last week, so it actually worked out really well, and I'm just grateful that we had the opportunity to come down here and enjoy some time away from real life for a little while. And I'll be looking forward to coming down here next year. So, I told you guys every once in a while we get pretty lucky with the parking spots. This morning, on the last day, it was one of them. Oh, God. Car's packed. Day of tears. So we're gonna leave, and I think we're not gonna do the Broadway at the beach. I honestly would much rather hit the road sooner and get to the other place sooner. So we're gonna go to Jimmy's still and get one last lunch here. It's 11:15, so it's actually still kind of early for lunch, but the donuts we had didn't really do any justice for me. So anyway, that's where we're gonna head off to now. We're done with Jimmy's. I'm very full now. I'm kind of hoping it will last me the 6-hour drive it's gonna take to Princeton. So it is 12:27 right now, and the GPS says we should be there at 6:20. I'm hoping we can get there before that. The goal is to not stop. Hopefully we don't have to stop for anything. So that's about it. Here we go. Alright, so it's been 1 hour, and we are in North Carolina now. We actually have been in North Carolina for, I don't know, the GPS takes us in a weird direction on the way home for some reason, so we're going through like some of these back roads. This is Seven Creeks Highway, and like I said, I'm not exactly sure where we are, but we are in North Carolina, and as of right now, we're still looking at about 6:30 of making it to the hotel in Princeton, West Virginia. So we just keep on keeping on. Good morning, everybody. It's now Friday, September 29th, and we are at the Microtel in Princeton, West Virginia. Full-size mirror back there. It's kind of weird when you're filming and you see yourself, you know, there. So it's going on 10:30. We're getting ready to leave. Last year when we stopped off for the night, we stayed at the Hampton Inn, which is right over in that vicinity, but they were all booked up, and actually there's a lot of hotels that are around this area that were booked up for these dates. So the Microtel was one of the ones that was available. Not a bad room. Not a bad room. It's a lot smaller than what the Hampton was going to be. But it was clean. It smelled good when we got here. Decent sized TV. The fridge, the microwave. So, yeah, it really wasn't too bad to stay in for the night. Also gold and orange. But yeah, so I think this is gonna be it. So we are getting ready to leave, and we should be home since we're leaving now. I'm guessing we will probably be home, well, depending on how many times we stop. I'm gonna say maybe between 4 and 5 is when we're gonna be home. I'm kind of hoping we won't stop for at least a few hours. Marietta, which is where we stopped for breakfast on the way here, is about 3 hours away. So if we can at least make it to that, and then, you know, by that point maybe we can grab some lunch around there, and then the additional 3 hours home would be great. So I think this is it. Are you all set to go?
Yes.
Awesome. All right, guys. I'll see you in a few. just like that, we're finally home. So it's 7 o'clock right now. We got home a little after 5:30. Unloaded the car. We just had some food, and that's pretty much it. So officially over. It's all done, all gone. But no, seriously though, had a wonderful time. It was nice to, be able to relax. Kind of sucks that it's only like a once a year thing, unfortunately, but that's what makes it more special. Kind of the same reason, one of the same reasons why, as much as I would like to live closer to that area down there, if I, being able to go there, like whenever, or it just kind of takes away the significance of, why you go down there to begin with. So, I'm content with being here where I am in Ohio. It just makes going down there a lot more special, and it also makes it a lot harder to leave. But that's pretty much it. So I hope that everybody enjoyed watching this vlog. I know it was long. Some of it may have seemed repetitive. But I also know, like, there's also a lot of people who like to watch these videos and they just like to watch driving clips with like music over top of them, So this kind of had a little bit of both, and it's been a long time since I've actually documented something, in such detail, about what we're doing and stuff. This was more of a lifestyle vlog instead of a car vlog for once. Will I vlog next year's trip if we go? I don't know, maybe not. I might actually just kind of do what I did last year, where I recorded much of the end of the trip last year, but I might not do anything next year. I might just completely, just leave the video stuff alone, but I don't know. I thought it'd be nice to bring you guys along for the full thing this time. And now that we're home, I could start working on this video and hopefully maybe have it out as next weekend's vlog. So, that being said, if you did enjoy this, thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for sticking around. I will see you later. Take care.